Hey, what's going on, fight fans? This is Shawn with Boxing Socialist and Other Sports. Here to give you a quick update. Amir Khan is going to be facing my man, Phil Greco. You know, all the fights that's going on this week, a lot of people are, there's so many fights you can watch this week. You got Amir Khan versus Phil Greco. You got Carl Frampton versus Nonito Donaire. You got Tank Davis. And you got Adrien Broner versus Jesse Vargas. Hey, from Arizona. What's up, Frank Moss? How you doing, buddy? What questions you got? You got any questions? And let me throw out here. So while you getting your questions together, let me put out there why this fight could be Amir Khan's last fight. Bottom line, Amir Khan has had some tough losses, man. You know, he all started off with the Breeders Prescott knockout loss. He got the Danny Garcia loss. He got the Canelo Alvarez loss. Who else beat up Amir Khan? He got another loss. I'm trying to remember who the other loss was against. Well, regardless, you know, this Phil Greco, man, is going to be supposed to be a tune-up fight, an easy fight for him to beat up on and get a quick, easy win. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I got to tweet this out so people can come see it. I don't know how I forgot to do that. Tweets. All right, let me put here. Live chat. Join us now. Put that right in there. There we go. Let me go back to live chat now. All right. So look, so with the losses that Amir Khan has, right? So we basically know that this is it. This is the inner road for Amir Khan. Amir knows that, listen, if I don't beat Phil Greco, this is it for me. Hook, line, and sinker. That's it. And that's just the bottom line. I mean, he hasn't fought in a while since Canelo Alvarez knocked him out. So, I mean, Phil Greco, he hyped up the fight. He talked about Amir's wife. And then it caused Amir to throw water on him. So they did everything to try to sell the fight. But when it comes to the best in entertainment, Adrien Broner is going to get the attention. But Floyd Mayweather out, it's going to be Adrien Broner. And the Charlos are trying to get to that point now. They're doing a lot of stuff to, you know, WWE tactics where they become the bad guy villain. And that's what people want to see. People want to see the bad guy, the villains to lose. I don't know. It depends. In WWE, there was a time you rooted against the bad guy. But with WWE, it came a time where you start cheering for the bad guy. I'm like, man, what happened here? Like, what happened where they start cheering on the bad guy? Who got some questions out there? But as far as Amir Khan, he knows this is it for him. This is the hook, line, and sinker. He knows that if he don't get a win against Greco, career is done, over. I guess he can always go into promotions. Maybe team up with Eddie Hearn. Well, listen, even if he lost, let's put it like this. Even if he lost, he can still make a massive payday with Kell Brook. I don't know if y'all want to see the Kell Brook fight, but he could walk away with a big win. Well, I doubt he'll win. I think Kell Brook would beat him. All right, so I just want to throw that out there. Not too many people out here chatting right now, which is understandable. A lot of people were just over-consumed with boxing today with the whole weigh-ins and the drama and controversy that went with it. All right, so I ain't going to keep this long. Like I said, I just want to throw out there, this is a win or die. I can't use the word die. Win or retire for Amir Khan. This is it for him. Before I head out there, it's almost 6 o'clock. Does anybody got any questions for me real quick? All right, if not, I'm going to go ahead and head out. Anyway, give your thoughts, comments below. Let me know who you think is going to win between Amir Khan versus Phil Greco. And let's see where his career ends. Till next time. All right, hold on. We got Justin Ponce. Vargas versus Broner. Who you favoring? Man, Justin, I was saying earlier this week, man, I got Adrien Broner beating Vargas. I can't give you no scientific or boxing escalades as to why I think. I think Jesse Vargas is the more, I ain't going to say experienced, but he's the more technical fighter. Broner is the more experienced fighter. Yeah, and Broner is flat-footed. But I don't know. I just have some gut feeling that Broner is down. His back is against the wall. He's all the way down to the bottom of the floor, and he's coming out to prove a point. For some reason, I think we're going to get the Adrien Broner that used to throw bunches and punches. I don't think he's going to sit back as much as he used to. And I think Cunningham's going to help him overcome being flat-footed and just throwing pot shots. I just think we're going to get a little bit more activity. And a little bit more activity out of Adrien Broner usually results in a win. Broner got the pop. He got the speed. He just got to throw more in combinations. And when he does that, Adrien Broner can be hard to beat. And I hate to say it, Adrien Broner used to say all the time, I beat myself. Nobody can beat Adrien Broner except for me. And that's true. It's sad when you have all the skills and drills, man, but you don't put it together when it's time to perform. But Justin, that's my thoughts on it. Anything else? Anything else I want to discuss before I head out? So y'all definitely check out the fights this weekend. But Broner has no jab. He used to. Listen, go back and watch Adrien Broner's old fights. Adrien Broner had a jab way back early in his career. He just abandoned it, but he can always bring that jab back out. If Vargas stay on the back foot and move, I think Broner is going to look irrelevant. Yeah. You know what? The only problem I see with that, when you look at the knockout ratio, Vargas, he just doesn't have punching power. He has respectable power. I don't think he hits you hard enough where it'll back you up, but I don't think he hits you soft enough where you just feel you can just walk through it, because I think if he hits you enough and constantly, it would wear you down, but it's not like knockout power. So I just feel that if Vargas is going to beat Broner, it's going to be because he used speed and angles, but it's not going to be because he has power punches that's going to keep him off. And I feel that Broner is going to walk right through those punches. Yeah, correct, Justin. He does keep the volume up. Salerno. Greco has a chance against Khan. Greco is the stronger of the two guys. It's all a matter if he can time something, and Khan could be on his butt. Vargas is a smarter fighter than Broner. Yeah, I think Greco is the stronger of the two. Man, but one thing you always got to give. This is one thing you got to give Amir Khan, whether you like him or not, man. Amir Khan is fast. He is super fast. But with that being said, if you time Amir Khan, just about anybody can knock him out and drop him. So it's all about timing. If you got great timing, you can beat. You got great timing, you can beat Amir Khan without a shadow of a doubt. But I mean, let's be honest, man. Amir Khan has blazing speed, man. He's fast. It's just the bottom line. I mean, I'm not an Amir Khan fan, but he does have speed. But we know timing beats speed, right? So you got to be a person that has good timing. And I don't think Greco has timing like that. You said Vargas is a smarter fighter than Broner. I agree. He is. The Goonies 1, 2, 3. Khan beats Greco easy. I think so. I think he can beat him, Goonies. I don't think he can time him. Khan has heart, but literally no chin. Correct, Justin. He definitely doesn't have no chin. Hey, look, let me throw this out there also. If y'all want to hit that little money icon or super chat, if y'all want to donate $1 or $2, $5, $3, $4, whatever y'all want, I appreciate it. Keep the channel alive, keep it going. Salerno. Khan is fast as hell. With chin. Look, Greco has a thicker build, especially in the legs. Yeah. Khan might not be able to knock Greco back too much. Yeah, Khan beats you with speed. He beats you with speed and angles and movement. It's just all a matter of him just not getting caught. Khan should be Greco. He should beat Greco easy. Yeah, he should. Yeah, and we established Greco has to counter him with just the right shot. I mean, that's how like Danny Garcia, he timed him with the left hook. Breeders Prescott caught him coming in. He hit him with the perfect right hand. Canelo caught him with the right hand. It was perfect timing. What would you like to see for Loma next? Catchweight versus a Crawford or Garcia or Salido too? Not a catchweight. I think Crawford or Garcia is too big for him. But definitely I would love to see the Salido too. I think Salido, he needs to rematch Salido to put that behind him in the past. He came in the second fight, wasn't used to rough in the house fighting, and Salido beat him just fair and square. But I definitely feel that he needs to fight Salido again to get that win behind him to solidify him with his pound-for-pound ranking. This fight will be like Khan versus Carlos Molina. Okay, I could see that. I could see it being like that. When will the Charlos get a marquee fight? Let's see. Listen. So Jamel is at 154. Jamal is at 160. 154. There's really only Jarrett Hurd. There's really nobody at 154 besides Jarrett Hurd that I really just see doing anything. Now, at 160, Jamal has he has Danny Jacobs, Triple G. He also has what's my man at 160? The one that hasn't fought in a while. Kid Chocolate. I was gonna say Andy Lee. I can't remember if Andy Lee retired or not. Did Andy retire? If Andy Lee didn't retire, I would say Andy Lee, but I can't remember if he retired or not. The Charlo's gonna get their marquee fights. It'll happen later this year. Both of them will get it later this year. It's coming. Salido 2 is irrelevant. Loma beats him in a rematch, hands down. Bigger, better things for Loma next. Linares is a good test. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. That Linares fight. Loma beat Linares. Linares is a big dude. If he can beat up on Linares, I think the Loma-Linares fight is going to end up being like Manny Pacquiao versus Oscar De La Hoya, where Oscar is the bigger fighter, but his speed and movement is going to cut up his eyes. And he's just going to beat him. He's going to frustrate him and beat him that way. Salido should have been deducted multiple points. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Yeah, Andy is done. Yeah, I can't remember if Andy Lee retired or not. But listen, at 160, he can still get in there with the likes of Chris Eubanks Jr. I think Chris can still make 160. Hurd is big. Yeah, he is, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think he was every bit light heavyweight, the cruiserweight when he fought Erislandy Lara. Yo, just tune in. My man Rico. What's up, Rico? Yo, any of y'all out there, my fans, if y'all want to drop $1, $2, $3, $5, whatever, hit that little super chat button, hit that little money icon, ask your questions away. I want to see a real test for Errol. A real test for Errol Spence. Man, Errol has so many opportunities. Errol has Keith Thurman. Errol has Shawn Porter. Errol has Danny Garcia. Depending on who wins between a Broner and Vargas, he can fight either one of those two. The 147-pound division is loaded, so there's a lot of people that Errol could fight. But, you know, that's all with Al Heyman and what Al Heyman is going to do. Dennis Ugas would be a solid test for Errol. Dennis Ugas. Isn't that the guy that beat, what's my man's name? He's Brazilian, I think. But he just lost recently. I can't remember his name. Ugas, I think he just beat that guy from Brazil. I can't remember. Isn't David Benavidez middleweight? T-down. I think David Benavidez, I think he's super middleweight. If we're talking about the same guy. He's the guy that rematched TMT fighter, Floyd's fighter, Ronald Graville. Is that who you're talking about? And he beat him the first time, then he beat him in a rematch. Is that who you're talking about, T-down? If so, he's a 168. Rico says the Cuban dude just beat the new Ray Robinson. Errol beats them all. I think he only struggles with Crawford. Oh, yeah. Crawford 147. I forgot about that. Yep. T-down. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. David is 168. I want to say something about Crawford, man, is definitely a pound for pound. That Crawford-Errol Spence would be a huge fight. But I was going to say something about the welterweight division, I think. Yeah, when you said Errol beats them all, Keith Thurman and Shawn Porter are not pushovers, man. Shawn Porter, you got to beat Shawn Porter by holding him when he comes in to manhandle you and wrestle you. As long as you let Shawn Porter wrestle you, manhandle you, it just wears you down. By the 7th, 8th, 9th round, you're just so physically tired because he's bum rushing in and he's wrestling and he's shaking you and putting you in a bear hug and headbutting you a little bit. I mean, that's just physical wear and tear. It's bad enough that you got to keep your legs underneath of you for 12 rounds, but to have somebody bear hug you and wrestle you and manhandle you and push you and will lean down on you, you know, when you go down, he leans right on top of you. That's how you got to beat Shawn Porter. That's why Kell Brook beat him. If you watch the Kell Brook fight, Kell Brook beat him because every time he came in and wrestle he hold him and he locked Shawn Porter's arms and he just held him there. And there was nothing Shawn Porter, and the ref was forced to break every single time. So every time Shawn missed and he came in, he'd lock him and hold him up. Rico, neither is Danny Garcia. Neither is Danny Garcia. What? What are you saying, Rico? What other questions y'all have? Danny was great. Danny was a beast at 140. I just think Danny Garcia is average at 147. I mean, he's still an A fighter, but he's more of an A- fighter. At 140, Danny Garcia was an A+, but he's an A-. In other words, if he matched somebody that's another top elite at 147, excuse me, I don't think Danny Garcia wins. Porter has an ineffective jab, and he's too short with small of a reach. Errol eats him up from the outside. Yeah, exactly. Errol can beat him from the outside. It's when Shawn gets inside and he manhandles and wrestles you, that's when he wears you down. You know who I keep saying I wanted to see fight? I don't know why. And it's not even a big fight. But, dude, for some reason, man, I just want to see Adrien Broner fight. What's the Haitian kid's name again? Oh, my God. The one that Floyd Mayweather beat for his 49th fight. Why am I drawing a blank today? Andre Berto. Andre Berto. My man Ronald Finkley came through with $2. Respect. New boxing media. Boxing socialist new. Appreciate it, Ronald. Yo, if anybody want to come through like Ronald, drop $1, $2, $3, $5. Come through and hook your boy up. Ronald always comes through. Shout out to my man Ronald Finkley. Danny has no jab either. Danny has a jab sometimes. He has a jab. He just doesn't use it. Danny likes to rely on that left hook a lot. So you're right. He has a jab. He just doesn't use it. Enrico, yeah, Berto's what I was talking about. Speaking of Berto, rumor for June, Devon Alexander versus Andre Berto. Devon gave it away on Twitter. Really? For June, we're going to see Devon Alexander versus Andre Berto? Who y'all think will win that fight? Who y'all think is going to win that fight? Between Devon Alexander versus Andre Berto. That's a good fight. And listen, and whoever wins, Devon worked his way back in the title contention. Andre Berto has a name, and I think whoever wins between those two should at least get a title shot at somebody, or at least get close, like an eliminator, or get back in the mix. Justin was laughing at that. Berto versus Broner is the battle of the half Philly show. Them dudes, they be trying to do the Philly show, don't they? Ronald Finkley. Everybody go to Corey Lee Boxing Live tomorrow night. Fight commentating. Boxing says, tell all your people. Let's get it. All right, let me see. Can I copy and paste this? Let me see. It'll let me copy this, Ronald. Yeah. I think you'll let me copy it. Let me post it real quick. Tweet. All right. Let me tweet this. All right, here we go. Come on. There we go. All right. That tweet just went out. 50,000 people. There you go, Ronald. Ronald from LDBC. Yep. If this was 2012, I'd say Berto. But now Devon is more fresher, more active, and is more hungry. Berto, again, is coming off a 14-month layoff. So I say Devon. Yeah, and Devon come off them drugs. They call it drugs, man. It was painkillers. But I don't know, man. I guess painkillers or drugs. I mean, people call it that, man, but Broner stops Alexander with left hands. Yeah, Broner versus Alexander be a good fight too. Respect boxing socialist. Haha, you got 50. Yeah, 50,000, man. I think I got 50,000. How many people I got on Twitter? That's crazy. I got more people on Twitter than I got on my YouTube. My YouTube only got like 9,000. Let me see if it tells me how many followers I got. Oh, I got 48,000 followers. I knew it was close to 50,000. 48,000, that's close enough. Banging this on Twitter and Facebook chat. Do the same, new media. My man Ronald Finkley. Now, anyway, yeah. So back to the main topic. Amir Khan, man, if he admits, man, like, he could be done after Saturday night. If he loses to Phil Greco, that's it. He's done. Stick a fork in him. He's out of here. Absolutely out of here. He's done with it. Hey, I want to ask y'all, because, you know, all my stuff, I'll be doing NBA stuff too. I like watching the NBA, especially the playoffs. So if I start doing some live chatting about the NBA game, while the NBA games are going, like Cleveland and Indiana and Golden State and Portland and New Orleans, would y'all watch that? Y'all like to talk about all sports? Y'all like to talk about NBA also? Because I'm deciding whether I want to do a live stream when it comes to NBA, to some basketball. Bro, Greco got a full camp, so I wouldn't count him out. Khan is vulnerable. Yeah. Rico, I was saying earlier before you hopped on that. Yeah, if he can counter him, man, he can stop him. Beating Amir Khan is all about countering his speed, timing. So yeah, it's possible. All right, well, I gotta get ready to get out of here, man. It's been 25 minutes. I appreciate y'all coming out. We're gonna chop it back up, man. I'm gonna see if Sunday, man, I can do some stuff about some NBA as well as some boxing. So until next time, this is Shawn with Boxing Socialist. Thanks for your support. Appreciate it, Ronald. You always come through. And I'll catch y'all the next time.